Hi guys, so I have a very direct word for someone. This is for someone who has been questioning and asking God why you are hated so much, why you are envied so much, why do people continue to aim arrows at you? And some of these people look like they're doing amazing, they look like they're further ahead, and some of them you don't even do anything to them. You did not even breathe around them, okay? As in, like, you're not around them to breathe around them. They just heard about you, or they may have saw you online, or they may have saw you on Facebook, or they word of mouth, and it's like they just don't like you for no reason. Or they may have seen you across the workplace, across the desk, and they're not even around your area to even share the same area as you, and they hate you, right? I'm going to read you some scriptures, and I'm going to go into what the Lord told me. This is a word for a specific person or for some people, okay? Remember, test the spirit and take every word to God, okay? Because sometimes the word may not be for you, but it's going to be for those who have been questioning this and who have been asking God for the reasoning of this, okay? So, Matthew 5, verse 10 to 12. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they revile and persecute you and say all kinds of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets that were before you. Matthew 5:14 to 16. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand, and it gives light to everywhere in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. This may sound very strange to some people, but some of you guys, there are people that envy your persecution. They envy your persecution. And I know it sounds crazy. Why would somebody envy my persecution? Well, let's start with this. Many of you guys who have heard about scapegoats and black sheeps, when you look at someone who is a scapegoat or a black sheep, or they were, and you look at their life, most scapegoats and black sheeps, they end up becoming something different from what everybody else expected them to be. They end up turning their pain into a blessing. They end up becoming successful. Most of them end up being elevated through their pain. Not just any story, a life-changing story. And some people, when they see that, oh, he's a scapegoat, or he's a black sheep, they know deep down that there's something about you. Because for you to not do anything, and for people to want to always cast the blame on you or cast their sins on you, or for you to not be doing anything and people always want to leave you out and mistreat you, right? They know that there's something special within you as to why people are doing this to you. And some people, they like the victim mentality, okay? There's people out there who are the victim in a situation, but they don't want to be, nor did they choose to be. There's people who are victim of situations and they don't have a victim mentality. They're just the victim. They're mistreated. They're lied on. They're abused emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. They're attacked with witchcraft. They're attacked in general. And then there's people out there who want to be the victim because they want sympathy, they want to be loved, they want attention, right? So when they see a person who is truly a victim, who does not want to be, but they've gone through so much turmoil, so much hate, they've gone through so much, it's almost like they start to envy the persecution of this person, because they know that the persecution is real, that this person is going through. And what does that mean if you meet someone or you see someone that is going through real persecution, and it's a good person going through this persecution? What does that mean? It means that the person that is going through this persecution is highly blessed. They are highly favored, because thieves do not break into empty houses. The devil does not attack who he's not threatened by. So when people see that you're being persecuted, that you're going through a bunch of trauma, a bunch of turmoil, and you are a good person and you have not done anything to deserve it, they know that you are going to be blessed. They know that you are going to be rewarded for everything that you have gone through. And that's why people, they envy your persecution, because your persecution comes with reward. Your persecution is not just you making something up because you want to be a victim. Your persecution is not just you, choosing to complain about something that's not true. Your persecution is not you looking for a reason, to victimize yourself. Your persecution is real. It's not fake. It's real. You are going through real persecution. And what does that mean when you are someone that is innocent, that have not done anything, and everywhere you go, people don't like you, they hate you, and when people come in your life, it's like they love you one minute and then they try to deceive you, and you've done nothing to them. And the relationships you have with people are always being targeted by the enemy, because the enemy doesn't want you to have any support. The enemy doesn't want you to be with anybody. The enemy wants you to be alone. What does that mean? That means that there's something that is so great within you that Satan is trying to suppress and oppress. That means that your light is going to be so bright, it is going to heal people. Your light is so bright, and guess what? Your light is bright because of the persecution that you go through and that you survive through, that you are brought through for training purposes, okay? For a testimony. Your persecution comes with a testimony. And a testimony is what? A testimony shines light on God's hand in your life. A testimony is what shows people that you are truly indeed covered by God. And that automatically spreads your light. That automatically shows people who you are. That automatically draws attention to you. Even if you don't want the attention, it automatically draws the attention to you. So yes, some people, they envy your persecution. Some people look at you and they say, oh my gosh, my pain, I went through pain too. I went through this too. How come I'm not blessed? How come this? How come that? Because they want to be a victim. That's why people who compare their pain to yours are people who want to be victims. There's no need to compare your pain to anybody. There's no need to compare your testimony to anybody. But when a person has to sit there and compare their pain to you, that is a person that wants to be the victim. Most people who are persecuted for God's name's sake, they don't want to be a victim. They don't choose to be persecuted. They stay in their home. They don't go out there. They don't be bothering people, and drama finds them no matter what. Drama always finds them. And they don't have to be around anyone for drama to find them. Drama finds them out of nowhere. They get that random email. They get that random text message. They get that random, knock on the door. Or there's a random witch or a random warlock or a family member or a past friend who just wakes up one day and decides that they hate them and they want to attack them with witchcraft. That is persecution that you have nothing to even do with. That is just someone choosing to hate you just because you are a child of God and you are chosen. You are loved by God. You are precious to God. And that's why you'll notice, this explains why the people that understand what you went through, the people that sat there and listened to what you went through, the people that sat there and heard you cry, heard you weep, this is why you notice these very people that understand your pain, because you have illustrated it to them, as in they have physically seen something going on in your life. This is why you'll notice these are the very same people who try to put you through more pain. And why is that? Because their mentality is, well, you're blessed from God anyways. Well, you're going to be blessed for everything anyways. So I'm going to put you through more. Because you're going to be blessed for your pain anyways. I might as well put you through more. I might as well hurt you more. I might as well deceive you more, because you're going to be blessed anyways. So they try to knock you down even more because they know you're going to be blessed anyways. These people envy your persecution. And that is why they continue to do that. So yes, as sad as it is to say this, it's the truth. There's people who envy your persecution. And they want to put you through more pain. more persecution, because they're hoping that if they continue to put you through more than what you're already going through, and they can add on and allow the pain to snowball, their goal is to beat you down so much that you don't even survive to receive your blessings for everything that you have gone through. That is a tactic. They're hoping that they can break you. So when they break you, you don't get back up. And guess what? Everything that God has planned for you, because of all that you've been through, and that testimony that is in the making, they're hoping that that does not come to fruition. They're hoping that that does not manifest, that people cannot see your light. That's why they try to dim you. They try to break you down, even though you're going through so much. They continue to add on to it because they're hoping that eventually you'll get tired, you'll give up, and before you know it, you're hiding under the table. You no longer want to be that light anymore. They're hoping that their deception will be the straw that breaks the camel's back. That's what they're hoping. But these people, they truly envy your persecution. They envy the fact that your persecution is going to come with rewards. They envy the fact that you're going to be blessed for everything that you've been through and that you deserve it. Because all they're focused on is, well, I went through pain too. How come I'm not being rewarded for my pain? I went through this too. How come I'm not being rewarded for this pain? That is a person that has a victim mentality and feels like they're entitled to things being given to them because of what they went through, and that you don't deserve it. So when they see that your persecution and what you went through is a lot far worse, or you're going through similar things or whatever, they compare themselves to you, and then they start adding on more pain in your life in hopes to be the straw that breaks the camel's back so you can dim your own light. They know you have the hand of God on you. They know that you are blessed. They know that you're not going through all this for vain. They know that. You gave your life to God. So the persecution that comes with everything that you're going through and what you're doing, it comes with the love that you have for God. And God is going to bless you. These people don't like your light. They envy your light, and sadly they envy your persecution. They envy your pain because they know what it's going to come with. They know it's going to come with rewards while you're here and when you leave here. They know that, and they don't like the fact that it's you. And that's why they continue to try to add more pain on to whatever it is that you're going through. But guess what? You are covered, you are protected, and you are blessed. No one can take that away from you. No one can take the fact that God has his hand on your life away from you. So you continue to be blessed and rejoice when you're persecuted. Be glad when you're persecuted. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.